Okay, so the next topic is mutual exclusion. Okay, we have learned about the critical section problem, and we know that all the resources which are shared among multiple processes are kept inside the critical section. Okay, that we have seen in the last video of critical section problem. The critical section is the section or the place where all the critical resources, such as any printer or any other resource which is shared among multiple processes, are kept. Okay, so that the cooperating processes, the cooperating process are the processes which share the data or resources among each other. So when cooperating processes comes and use these resources, so the access can be controlled. Okay, so for controlling the access we have created this section, that is critical section. Okay, and these kind of resources are called as critical resources. Okay, so the requirement for critical section problem, a solution to the critical section problem must satisfy few conditions. Okay, few requirements, and out of those requirement, the first is mutual exclusion. So this mutual exclusion, at any time, at most one of the cooperating processes should be executing in the critical section. Okay, we know that two or more programs may attempt to make use of the shared resources at the same time. Okay, for example, two user may attempt to edit the same file at the same time. Okay, okay, consider here we are having three processes, P1, P2 and P3, as we have mentioned that two user or two or more user may attempt to edit the same file at same time. Okay, so consider this is the resource, this is the file. Okay, which these all these processes want to use. So this process P1, P2, P3 will try to edit or modify this file at the same time. Okay, so when they will try to edit this file at the same time, there must be some sort of mechanism, or there must be some sort of, we can say, mutual exclusion. Okay, mutual exclusion mechanism, so that which permit only one action on the same object, which permit one action on the same object. See what happen, if we will not be able to control the action from all the processes on this resource R1, then the action cannot be controlled. Okay, so action 1 is performed from the process 1, action 2 is performed from the process 2, and action 3 is performed from the process 3 on R1. Okay, so all these actions have been performed on the same time. This A1, A2 and A3, all the actions had been performed on the same time. If the time is same, then the problem may occur, the error may come. Exclusion is the way of making sure that only one process will allow to edit the file, or will allow to perform an action on the same object at the same time. Okay, thus need of mutual exclusion comes with the concurrency also.